friends, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 21. We're almost there. Forgive the kitty ears. My little towel headband with the bow is in the laundry. Today, I'm going to start out the day doing my morning skincare routine for you guys. You guys have asked me for recommendations on moisturizers, and while I don't have the moisturizers I'm going to recommend, I will be talking about that here in just a second, but just wanted to run you through really quickly what my morning skincare routine is. I want to start out with the cleanser that I use. I use just regular everyday old Cetaphil. I really like that. I think of all of the different facial cleansers I have tried, Cetaphil is my favorite. It's the best one. It is very simple, very straightforward. It doesn't lather. It's not a soap. It's a cleanser. It does really well on my skin. My skin likes it a lot. That is the first step that I take in my morning skincare routine. And I love it because it's just so gentle on my skin, but it does what I need it to do. It cleanses the skin. It just creates a really nice balance. It doesn't dry my skin out or anything like that. I'll have to forgive my eyes. They're a bit puffy today because I have allergies. My allergies are acting up and my sinuses are pretty, I don't know, they're just very irritated at the moment. So now that I'm done with cleansing my face, I do eyes next, and I have really been loving this eye cream. It's the Dr. Brandt 24/7 Retinol Eye Cream. It is actually quite good. I really do like it a lot. I noticed that it really helps with the fine lines around my eyes. This is something that I got from the skin store, and if you use my code Oralia, you can get, is it 25 or 20? I'll have the code right here, and I'll also have it in the description. Not everything is eligible for the discount, but I know that this retinol eye cream is. You can use that at any time when you buy from the skin store. And like I said, I really like it. It does a really good job. It's done a very good job of helping to get rid of a lot of the texture that I had on my under eyes. It doesn't irritate my eyes or anything like that. It doesn't like burn or anything. It's got probably a very small amount of retinol. The next thing that I use is this Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence from CosRx. And it's just a snail serum essentially, but it is really good at hydrating. I don't think they carry this at the skin store, but I got it from Amazon. So again, I will have this link down in the description box. It works really well at hydrating my skin. Now, you probably benefit by letting this sit for a few minutes before you put on your moisturizer, but generally, I don't have the time for that, so I just kind of let it do its thing. For facial moisturizers, currently I am using the Kiehl's Super Multi-Corrective Cream. It was one that I had from like a subscription box or something like that, so I'm using it up. But if I had to recommend a moisturizer for the morning, I have two that I would recommend. The first one is a Perricone MD Firming Moisturizer. It's got a slight amount of tint to it. Not that it's going to even out your skin or anything, but the tint I feel did something to blur the skin a little bit. But I did notice that the texture of my skin was really good when I was using that particular moisturizer. And I will have a picture of it right here for you. I liked the way my skin reacted to it. It really liked it. It was very moisturized and plump. But another one that is really good as well that I've tried, that I will likely get that one when I run out of all of the moisturizers that I have to go through. And that is the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream, the daytime cream. That one is so good. My skin did so well with that moisturizer. It really liked it. It's a really good moisturizer. I will have both of them linked in the description bar down below. They are really good. The Elemis line in general is really good, I think. Anyway, for today, I am using the Kiehl Super Multi-Correctional Cream. It's a good one. Yep, I do use a little spatula. I don't like sticking my fingers into moisturizers and balms and all that stuff. So I got this with a face mask of some sort, and I kept it. And I know you guys may frown on me for this, but I don't use SPF on my skin. I live in the Pacific Northwest where it is cloudy and rainy all the time and I'm inside. If I know I'm going to be spending time outside, like during the summer, I will use an SPF. And the one of the ones that I like is the Shiseido SPF. That one's a really, really good one. Otherwise, I don't really use SPF on my skin. If you are in a sunny environment, then I would definitely wear an SPF. When I lived in Texas, yes, I wore an SPF every day. And I usually wore a moisturizer that had SPF in it. If you want to use a separate SPF and you're in a sunny climate, absolutely do it. That's it. That's my morning skincare routine. Nothing fancy. Very, very simple, very straightforward, very fast in the mornings is what I am looking for. I will walk you through my nighttime skincare routine because I will be putting on makeup here a little bit later on today, and that way I can show you how it all works. I'll talk skincare with you a little bit later on. Now I'm gonna head downstairs and get my coffee on. All right, so here we are in the kitchen now, and time for coffee pull. Let's see what coffee we have today. What day are we on? 21. 21. We are in the home stretch. Ooh. I like this one. I know I do. Melozio, one of my favorites. If I'm not drinking a flavored coffee, I'm drinking this one. It's a strength level 6, and it has a really nice mellow flavor. So that's why they call it Melozio. All right, good morning. Okay, let's see what we have. I already know what this coffee is. I love it. It's just strong enough. You can taste a little bit, the coffeeness of it. Feel the caffeine coursing through my veins. It's wonderful. It's a well-bodied coffee, not highly acidic. I don't like coffees that have like fruit notes and things like that. I like for them to have roasted and nutty notes, and this one has roasted and nutty notes. And then the super strong ones, I will drink them, but they're not my absolute favorites. Melozio and the flavored coffees are my favorites. All right, so I'm going to enjoy my coffee. I have my very badly crumbled mince pie. I'm going to enjoy my morning. I'll talk with you guys in a little bit to go over what's on deck for the day. Just wanted to show you guys, we actually have sunshine. Oh my God, the sun is out a little bit. We have some lovely, lovely sunlight. Sun rays. Always something to celebrate here. Hello everyone. So I am up in my room. I am getting ready to start working. It is 10 minutes after 11. So I have put on some makeup because I just felt like I needed it today. And very minimal, just some foundation, concealer, blush, just the basics. But what am I going to do today? I've got to do some planning, and I have got to get things together for this next week's content to go into the Style Society membership. I've got to do some editing, of course, as usual. And then just some admin work, essentially. I've got to plan out my week for next week, figure out what I'm going to shoot, and very much looking forward to my vacation. But there's some stuff that has to happen during vacation, sadly, that I've got to work on, like, getting ready for next year and stuff like that. So and then getting taxes and all of that fun stuff together. So the first thing on the agenda is answering comments. I am so far behind on answering comments, so I'm going to take some time and do that, especially because I've got the Thrifted Look for Less challenge that released this morning. And so I've got to make sure that I get to those comments, especially, and then I've got to watch the playlist so that I can cheer on my my co-conspirators in the Thrifted Look for Less challenge, so to speak. So a busy day, but still not bad. I'm so happy that the sun is out. Okay, I will talk with you guys again in a little while when I do the wine pull for the day. By the way, yesterday, we didn't get to drink the wine yesterday. We actually had to make an emergency run to the mall, and so we ended up having dinner at the mall. And I will open up the wine later on this afternoon or this evening, I think we're gonna be doing Indian food. The last of what we have from that we got at Costco, the chicken tikka masala, and yeah. So we have a lot on our plates today. Anyway, I gotta run, and I will talk with you again in a little while. All right, everyone. It has been a very long, unusual day. I apologize. I did not pull the wine for today, just because I didn't really. That you hear back there is Coco going crazy in the bathtub. I don't know. This is something that she does. You weirdo. This is something that she does every single night. Is she like goes into the bathtub and just starts making all kinds of ruckus. And she like jumps and bolts, and somebody's got hold of her joystick. It's been a very long day, and I did not pull the wine for today. I apologize. I will pull it in the morning. We are backed up on the wine advent calendar. I feel silly with this headband on. Anyway, it has just been a really unusual couple of days for us, and I didn't get a chance to pull the wine, so I will pull it tomorrow in the morning. We are a little backed up where the wines are concerned, because I didn't drink last night's wine. We had to go run that emergency errand at the mall, and then we today had a thing that we needed to go to, and then we ended up having dinner afterward. Same thing happened yesterday at the mall. We had dinner out, and so I'm a little backed up on the wines, but I've talked to Angie, and we're going to split them over the next few days so that we can make sure to do the tastings and all of that. So we've gotten a little bit out of order, but we'll get back on track before Vlogmas is done. Okay, so all of that said, I'm going to go through my nighttime skincare routine with you. First thing that I do is I take off my eye makeup. I use the Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. This is the original. I want to try the rose one. I think that's the one I'm going to get next. But I take a reusable pad and I just douse it with the Garnier Micellar Water. And I start to soak the mascara on my lashes. It is not waterproof mascara, but because I've got the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer on underneath, it does take a few minutes to kind of break down a bit. So I always get started with that step first, and I let it sit for a moment for the mascara to start breaking down. And then I just gently take it off. I didn't wear any eye makeup today, and so I haven't worn eye makeup actually the last couple days. This was my weekend, by the way. Today is Sunday, and I think this is going up on Tuesday. Yeah, so I am just kind of gently taking off the mascara and not really pushing it too hard, but I do kind of have to pre-soak the lids a little bit. And I really like the Garnier Micellar Water. I've been using it for years. It is really my favorite and the most effective first step to removing my eye makeup. Cooey, honey, what are you doing? Stop eating the aloe. Also, kind of take a swipe at the brows. Next, I'm going to use my La Mer, the cleansing oil. I love this stuff. It is so good. I don't have to double cleanse when I use this. I just have to do this one step, and then I add water, and it emulsifies. And it does a very good job of taking off all the rest of the makeup. Not to mention the fact that it has the miracle broth in it, and it acts almost as a little bit of skincare. Now, after I am done with this bottle, I am going to get myself some of the Elemis cleansing balm because I hear really good things about it. I want to get some of that. I want to try that out. But this, at least I don't have to double cleanse. It does a very, very good job of taking off the makeup. So all I do is add some water and it emulsifies and it takes everything off. Right now I am using the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Eye. I'm on the last bits of this. Once I am done with it, I'm going to switch over to my La Mer. I think this is called the Eye Concentrate. I have a little sample that I want to get through. I really love the La Mer products. They work very well for my skin. I could use the Dr. Brandt Retinol Eye Cream because that's also meant for like day and night, but I want to use up those La Mer samples because I've had them for a little while. But before that, I am trying to get through this Kiehl's Recovery Eye Cream. And it does a good job. It's not bad. And I like the fact that it smells like lavender because it kind of, you know, has a really lovely bedtime kind of smell. We didn't clean like we had anticipated today. Just because other work, you know, kind of came up and we had to get things done. I will say that we are on the final stretch to Vlogmas being over, and I guess it holds true regardless of what type of occupation you have. When you've got vacation coming, you count the days. All right, next is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. It is a lovely, lovely facial oil. I love how it smells. I love how it makes my skin feel. It kind of preps it for moisturizer. I use one dropper. The dropper gets about halfway full. And then I just press this on the skin. Take a little bit down my neck. Just kind of gently put it into the skin. And then I take the excess and I put it on my hands because your hands need love too. I don't use toner. I never have been one to use toner. I don't really understand what it's for. Next is the best step of my nighttime skincare routine, and that is using the Perricone MD Multi-Action Overnight Intensive Firming Mask. Now, this is a overnight mask, and I have to say that my skin feels so good the next morning, and I use it every night. My skin texture is vastly improved. They say that you can use a moisturizer after that. I find that I don't really need to. This is moisturizing enough. So you can use a moisturizer, you don't have to. To me, this acts as my nighttime moisturizer. Take the excess, put it on my hands. And then the last step of my nighttime skincare routine is using the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. And my lips have been so dry lately. So very dry. This stuff is so good. And I just slather it on. Yeah, my lips are loving that right now. And that's it. Not very complicated nighttime skincare routine. I mask every once in a while. I really do need to mask more often. I think my skin, could really use it, especially my under eyes. I want to start using, not on my under eyes, but I want to start using this stuff now that we are in wintertime and I don't have to worry so much about SPF. I also have got this little guy, Peter Thomas Roth Pumpkin Enzyme Mask. This stuff is really, really good at exfoliation. But anyway, that is my nighttime skincare routine. And I guess that is all for now. Thank you as always for watching. I truly appreciate it. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.